This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 23, the straight lines. Exercise is 23.18. Here we have the equation. The diagonals of a square lies along the line. Let me make a square first. In square, all the sides are equal. This is question number 8. So we have a diagonal. Diagonal is 8x minus 15y equals 0. One vertex of the square is 1, 2. Find the equations to the sides of the square passing through this vertex. So we have, everything is known to us. How? This is a point A. Let us assume it to be A. And this is given as 1, 2. This point is given. Along with this, we have a line. The equation of the line is 8x minus 15y equals 0. There is one more thing. We need the equation of this A, B and AD. We need that equation. So whenever we see a square, what does it mean? All the angles of the square, internal angles, are 90 degree. So what will be this angle? 45 degree, 45 degree. If one is 90 degree, sum of the internal angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and AD and AB are equal. So alpha is 45 degree, tan alpha is 1. Tan alpha is 1. Now we have x1, y1 also, x1 and y1. x1 is 1, y1 is 2. Along with this, we have 8x minus 15y. So let us find out m from here. So take y on the left hand side, others on the right hand side. So 15y equals 8x, y equals 8 by 15x. So we have m also here. M is 8 by 15. So let us put this in the formula, and we know the formula by now. And the formula y minus y1, as I said, y1 is 2 and x1 is 1. x1 is 1. So these two, m is 8 by 15, m, and then we have m is 8 by 15 and tan alpha is 1. So put 1. One time you take plus, minus, numerator, denominator, and then you take minus, plus. Okay, everything is known to us. Just solve it. Okay, these two equations will come. This is question number 9. The equation of one side of an equilateral triangle is x minus y equals 0. Equilateral triangle, what does it mean? All the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. The equation is given to us is y plus 2 minus root 3x equals 6. We have to prove that the second side is this one. One side is x minus y equals 5. Find the equation of the third side. So third side equation is there. So what we will do here, let us assume that this is a triangle. This is a triangle, and we say that A vertex, this is B and this is C. So A is 2 plus root 3 and comma 5. So these are the points, and along with this we have two lines passing through these points, and it is making equal angle with the third line, because all the angles, internal angles of a equilateral triangle are 60 degree. So alpha is what? Alpha is 60 degree. So what will be tan alpha? Tan alpha will be tan 60. What is tan 60? Root 3. Tan alpha is root 3. So we have equation of BC as x minus y equals 0, y is equals to x, that means. So m is here 1, the coefficient of x here. So we have tan alpha, that is m, and we have this x1, y1, which is 2 plus root 3 and 5. 2 plus root 3 and 5. So we have equation, we know the equation now. So y minus y1, x minus x1, y1 is 5, x1 2 plus root 3. And then we have plus, minus, minus, plus. One time you take plus, one time you take minus. In place of m, you are going to put 1. And tan alpha, you are going to put root 3 here. Okay, root 3. So now let us solve it. The equation is here, and so one equation is already given to us, which is y plus 2 minus root 3x equals 6, which already we got. If you take the second equation, if you see the second equation, this is already there in the question. So the other equation is the equation we are talking about. This is the answer you are going to write. So this is the third equation. Okay. This is question number 10. Find the equation of the two straight lines through 1, 2 forming two sides of a square of which 4x plus 7y equals 12 is one diagonal. So what is the scenario here? We have A, B, C, D as a square. In this square 1, 2 is one of the vertex, and diagonal opposite to this, or containing the corners of this, is 4x plus 7y equal 12. So two lines which are passing through A and making equal angle with BD, 45 degree, 45 degree. So what are we going to take here? All these things are known to us. Y minus y1 equals m plus minus tan alpha by 1 minus plus tan alpha. There will be two equations. So let me tell you the value. This is 45 degree, so tan 45 degree. Alpha is 45 degree, so tan alpha is going to be 1. And then we have this. What is the slope of this line? 4x plus 7y equals 12. So you get 7y equals minus 4x plus 12. So y equals, divide both sides by 7. So you get minus 4 by 7x plus 12 by 7. So m is minus 4 by 7. So this you got, minus 4 by 7. M is known, the tan alpha is known. So just put x1 as 1 and y1 as 2. Just put it in the formula. M as minus 4 by 7, and then y minus y1, x minus x1, x1 y1 is also known to us. Plus minus minus plus you can take. Okay. So this is the final equation. These two equations are going to come. This is question number 11. Find the equations of two straight lines passing through 1, 2 and making an angle of 60 degree with the line x plus y equals 0. Find also the area of the triangle formed by the three lines. So this question also we have done already, and here area of the triangle we have to find out. Find the area of the triangle. So we have a triangle, and from 1, 2 there are two lines, and with third line it is making angle of 60 degree, 60 degree. What does it mean? The other angle will be 180 minus 120, 60 plus 60. So the third angle will be 60 degree. Now we have to find out the equation and then also the area. What is the area of the equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4 into side square. Root 3 by 4 into side square. So this side square, what is the side? We have to find out the side. For that, finding out the side, first we have to find out the coordinates of the endpoint of any of these side. So let me tell you how the equation are going to be formed. One of the equation is known, so we'll find out the intersection of two lines. So this tan 60 is root 3, alpha is 60 degrees, so root 3, tan alpha is root 3, x1 y1 is 1, 2. What is the equation of the line? X plus y equals 0. So x will be y equals minus x. So m is minus 1 here. So m is known, tan alpha is known, x1 y1 is also known. So just put in here. So you have all these, plus minus or minus plus. One time you will take plus minus, other time you will take minus plus. So just put values here. Okay, as I said, m is minus 1, tan 30 is root 3. So this is the equation you are going to get, two equations. I hope you'll be able to do that. Now, these two equations are the two sides holding 1, 2. So L1, L2, let us assume it to be L1, L2. Now this x plus y equals 0 and L1 we have to find out the intersection here. And L2 and x plus y equals 0, we have to find out the intersection here. One, I'm going to just find it out, okay, for you. And second, you will be doing by yourself, knowing how I did for the first one. So let me just take this x plus y equals 0, and the other line is, you have You can take any of these, okay. So y minus 2 equals 2 minus root 3 and x minus 1, okay. So what we are going to do is, we are going to solve these two equations, and solving the equation, it can be it's just solving the linear equations in two variables. So x plus y equals 0, so x equals minus y. So y minus 2, 2 minus root 3, x minus 1 here. Now you can put x as minus y or y as minus x, whichever way you want. So I am putting this y as minus x minus 2, or you can also put x equals to minus y, right? It will be y minus 2, 2 minus root 3, and in place of x you can put minus y minus 1. So this is minus 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 minus. So let us remove this minus minus first. So if I take minus, just change the position of root 3 and 2, sign of root 3 and 2. So now this is y plus 1, this is y minus 2. Now multiply the right hand side. It is root 3 minus 2 into y plus root 3 minus 2. Now take y together. It is y together, y 1 y minus root 3 minus 2y equals root 3 minus 2, and this goes plus 2. So this 2 gets cancelled. This is y 1 minus root 3 and plus 2 and root 3. So this is y 3 minus root 3 by is equals root 3. So y will be root 3 by 3 minus root 3. Multiply numerator denominator by the conjugate, 3 plus root 3 and 3 plus root 3. So you have root 3 into 3 is 3 root 3, root 3 is 3, and denominator you have 3 square 9 minus root 3 square is 3. 9 minus 3, that is 6. So 6. So you can take 3 common here. So what do you get? Root 3 plus 1 in the denominator you have 6, 3 2 is 6. So root 3 plus 1 by 2. This is your y. What is x? X is minus y. So 1, if this is y, x will be negative of this. Y will be root 3 plus 1 by 2, x will be negative of root 3 plus 1 by 2. Okay. So now this two x and y, x1 y1 you got here. Now similarly you will take the x plus y and now other equation, these two equations. So these 2 points are known, that is b and c points are known. B and c points are known. Now what you are going to do, you use this formula, y2 minus y1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square, that is the distance formula of 2 points. And you will get, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and you find out the side. This is, when you solve it, you are going to get the distance as root 6. And root 3 by 4 into a square is the area. So root 6 whole square, root 3 by 4 into 6. So you get 3 root 2 by 2. Okay. So 3 root 3 by 2 square unit is the area of this triangle. Now this is question number 12. Two sides of an isosceles triangle are given by the equations 7x minus y plus 3 equals 0, x plus y minus 3 equals 0, and its third side passes through the point 1, comma minus 10. Determine the equation of the third side. So we have isosceles triangle. So these two angles will be equal. These two line equations are given to you. So first of all, we need this point. And we have BC line which is passing through 1 comma minus 10. It's passing through 1 comma minus 10. So these two sides are given. So how about the slope? How about the slope of AB and AC? Since angle is given, okay. See, when we have the equal angle, that means the slope are equal, but one will be positive, one will be negative, because one is the internal angle, which is angle is always taken from the positive x-axis, okay, and m is simply tan alpha. M, and also BC. If you want to have an equation of BC, if we get a slope m and it passes through 1 comma minus 10, we can get the equation of BC. So we have these two sides, these angles are equal, angle B, angle C are equal, but angle C is 180 minus. If we want to take the m, you can't take it directly, you have to take from the positive x-axis. So tan B and tan C are equal. but one is negative. AB and AC are equal, that is why tan B and tan C are equal. Angle B and angle C are equal, or you can say angle B is equal to angle 180 minus 180 minus B, it is 180 minus, if you take subtract 180, then only you get C. So what is the slope of AB? What is the slope of AB? This is 7. What is the slope of AC? The slope is minus x plus c. So minus 1 is the slope here. So we have the slope of AB and AC. AB and AC we have slope. So this two slopes, as I said, the slope of AB and AC are equal but negative, and we know we have to take the modulus. So when we take the tan angle, and if we assume that the slope of BC is m, if we assume slope of BC as m, slope of AB is 7, we can find out the angle between them. Okay. Also, the slope of BC and slope of AC is known, we can find out the angle between them, and we know the angle B and angle C are equal. So angle between AB and BC equals to angle between AC and BC. So we have slope of AB and BC. Use this slope, two slopes, to find out the angle. We have slope of BC and AC. Take these two slopes and find out the angle, tan of that angle, and equate it. Right. So let me tell you, this angle between two lines are tan theta is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. If you take m as m, m2 as 7, so m and 7 you have to use here. So see here, the slope of this AB is m minus 7 by 1 plus 7m. We have used this formula. What about this slope? That is, what is the angle between BC and AC? So the slope is m, and what is the slope of AC? That is minus 1. So m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, same thing. So as I said that we have to take plus minus both. One, because whenever we talk about tan or slope, we have to take from the positive x-axis. Okay. So what do we do here? This is m plus 1 by 1 plus m. I'm taking the angle between BC and AC. And this angle and m minus 7 by 1 plus 7m should be equal. But since they both are in mod, we have to take plus minus both. So we have n minus 7, 1 plus 7 equals plus, one time you take plus, one time you take minus. Okay, one time you take plus, one time you take minus. So you have m plus 1 by 1 minus m. So when you take plus, what do you get? I hope you'll be able to solve it. If you take plus m plus 7m by m plus 1 by 1 minus m, just multiply, cross multiply, there will be a quadratic equation. So here is a quadratic equation taking the positive side. So there will be two roots. So when you find out the root, m is going to be minus 3 and 1 by 3. Minus 3 and 1 by 3 are the roots. Now if you take the negative, what do you get? You get certain equation where you say m square becomes minus 1, which is not possible, which is impossible. So negative side you can just ignore. You're not going to get any proper solution from here. So you have m as minus 3, 1 by 3. Now what is the equation? Y minus y1, equation of BC is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. And we know it is passing through 1 and minus 10. x1 is 1, y1 is minus 10. So y minus y1, that is y minus of minus 10, y plus 10, x minus this 1. And what is m here? M one time you are going to take minus 3, the other time you are going to take 1 by 3. So with minus 3 you are going to get one equation, with 1 by 3 you are going to get another equation. So these are the two equations you are going to get. This is question number 13. Show that the point 3, minus 5 lies between the parallel lines 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals 0 and 2x plus 3y plus 12 equals 0, and find the equation of the lines through 3, minus 5 cutting the above lines at an angle of 45 degrees. So we have to prove that 3, minus 5 lies in between first of all. Okay, and then we have to find out two equations. So whenever we have a line, which a point or 2 points which are on one side, so we put these 2 points on the line equation, and if the multiplication of these 2 points put in the equation is greater than 0, it is on one side. If it is less than 0, they are on opposite side. This is which is why we are going to use. So 2x. Now in the place of x, if I put 0, in place of y minus 4 I put, I'm just taking a hit and try. What do you get? 0 and minus 4. It solves. So 0 and minus 4 it solves. That means 0 and minus 4 lies on this line. 0 and minus 4 lies on this line. So now you see 3 minus 5 and 0 minus 4 are on the one side of 2x plus 3y minus 7. Can we prove it? If we can prove 3 and minus 5 and 0 and minus 4 on one side of the 2x plus 3y minus 7, then this is done. So we will put 3 and minus 5 in this equation and 0 and minus 4 in this equation, 2x plus 3y minus 7. Multiply them. If it is greater than 0, then we say that okay, these two points are one side of the line. So L1, L2, and these two are L1, L1 only, 2x plus 3y minus 7. One time I am putting 0 minus 4, so I am putting 0 minus 4 in the same equation, 2x plus 3y minus 7. Other time, in the same equation, I am putting 3 minus 5. And if I multiply the result, if it is greater than 0, that means they both are on one side of the line. So what do you get? This is 0, this is minus 12, minus 7. So you get minus 19. Minus 19, you get 6 minus 15 minus 7. So 6 minus, so you get minus 16 here. Minus minus is plus, so it is greater than 0. So greater than 0 means these 2 points are actually on one side of 2x plus 3y minus 7. This is clear? Now we have lines equation we have to find out. Determine the equation of the third side. So 3 comma minus 5 cutting the above lines at an angle of 45 degree. So everything we know now. X1, Y1 is 3 and minus 5. X1, Y1 is known. Then we have alpha, which is 45 degree. Alpha is 45 degree. So tan alpha, tan 45 is 1. So this is also known. How about M? M is, so these two lines are parallel. So M you can take this one or this one because they are parallel. So 2x plus 3, let us take 2x plus 3y plus 12 because 0. Slope is going to be equal for both of them. So you have 3y equals minus 2x minus 12. So y equals minus 2 by 3x minus 12 by 3. So minus 2 by 3 is the slope. Minus 2 by 3 is the slope. Okay, you know everything now. So y minus y1, y minus y1, x minus x1, and you have m plus minus tan alpha by 1 minus plus m tan alpha. So all values I told you, just put it here, these two equations will come. M in place of m, put minus 2 by 3, in place of tan 45, you put 1. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much and take care of yourself.